It's the Texas Longhorns and the Oregon Ducks. Reese Davis, Dave Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
When you talk about decibels, making it hard to play for the opponents, the first stadium you've got to think about is Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. This is one of the most acoustically challenging places for opponents to step onto the field. The loud and the proud, the Ducks make noise whenever opponents come to town. Back to you.
All right, Holly. He'll bring it out. It's Davison. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He stopped at the 15. Dante Moore. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Moore to the air. Got him downfield. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings.
Breaks into the open. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the scoring play came on a 61-yard touchdown run. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Arch Madness. Looking left. Complete downfield. He's loose down the middle. The 20. Touchdown, Longhorns! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. And he's not going to take the touchback. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble, and they were barely able to keep him from scoring. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. The short hands, it's Hill. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Ducks want to crank the tempo. Throwing more. He's got the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Ducks are in the red zone. Moore will throw. Rushes on him, and he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the team. Easily picked that up.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The 50. He's at the 40. Past the 30. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. There's some room. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Longhorns have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. From the red zone, it Smothers. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Texas! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Coming out with it, it's Stewart. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's Moore to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Davison. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Moore to the air. There's the pressure. Got his man out of the backfield. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. First play of the period, first down here. He goes right back to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's hooked. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Running inside. It's Davison. Picks up the first down. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. And the Ducks are flying down the field. More. The Ducks get a fresh set of downs with a fast, hard finish on that play.
Fast is the word. As long as I can remember watching Oregon football, it's always guys that can get the football, get downhill, get back in the line of scrimmage, run the next play really fast, but it always starts with the ground game.
The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Hauls it in. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Oh,
what a spectacular layout and catch. The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Davison. Steamrolls his way ahead. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. And the Ducks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Dante Moore using the back as a receiver on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Moore will throw. Pressure coming, and down he goes. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
What an awesome job in coverage there. Critical third down, deep in their own end. They're able to break on the ball, swat it away, and now you set up fourth.
Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Makes a move. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And he's going to bring this one out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Throwing more. Caught over the middle. It's Hooks. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. The Ducks in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He's got it. Bulldozes his way through. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Moore to the air. Throws to the wideout. That pass is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
He'll try to do it himself. Hits the side, got the first down with his feet. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
And you can tell that young man is comfortable in the pocket, feeling good. You know, last play, nice job setting his feet, making a good throw, getting a completion. Now, didn't like what he sees. What does he have? He has the ability to take off and scramble and make some yards. So this QB's really feeling comfortable.
And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Moore with the play fake. Here's a heat. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
Yeah, you could tell he was locked in. And plays are meant to go to certain guys, but sometimes you got to get back, you got to read the defense, and make a different decision if they play the right defense. And right there, that was one of those times.
From the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Intercepted, and he's got a convoy with him. The 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Longhorn. The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Here's Moore to throw. He's taking the shot. He's got it down the left side. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Moore will throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Throw to the end zone, it's picked off. Looking for more room. He's at the 40, the 20, he's at the 10. Touchdown, Texas! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Dude, you're just thinking, hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
And that'll do it. Here in the second quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Sending the offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'll open this third quarter with a run. All by himself down the middle. And he just kept running it. Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. Today, conference bragging rights on the line in this SEC Big Ten clash. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Here in Austin, DKR is one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. Texas Memorial Stadium. The fans, the burnt orange. You've got Bevo here on the sideline. There is so much love every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Ready to kick it away first. And he's not going to take the touchback. Nice job executing all of the assignments. Put a stop to that return at the 22. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
Break. Here we go.
He wants to change this route. Arch is going to throw for it. Wasting no time taking a shot. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. Burnt Orange burning some secondaries, working this guy down the field.
Yeah, and making those big plays down the field. Texas, when you think about great teams, you think about explosive playmakers, making those big plays, keeping those defenses on their heels.
That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Smothers. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. Run in the red zone. It's Smothers. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Longhorns! They're bellowing out Texas fight right now as the Horns are ready after that touchdown drive.
And what a great way to start. Get the crowd jacked up. When you do something good like this early, that Burnt Orange is going absolutely bananas in the stands. And the rest of the game, the defense, the special teams, everybody feeds off their great energy.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Run inside. It's Hill. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Or maybe a double pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Moore spits it out to the back. Fires it incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Moore to the air. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
That's a great example of the defense there, tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Moore from the gun, trying to convert third down. Got a man in the middle. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Moore to the air again. Got a man. It's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Dante Moore. Here comes the heat. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
That ball hit him right in a bad spot. Right in the hands. Really unfortunate he didn't come down with that.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and snags it, and he's open. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Ducks will hustle to the line. Dante Moore wants to throw again. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on third down, forcing the fourth down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
That's exactly what you like to see. Early in the football game, be who you are. Be aggressive. You say you want to take some chances, go for it on fourth down, set the tone, run the football. Don't settle for threes, Palmer. You settle for threes a lot of times later in the game, you're regretting it.
It's the right time to go for it, too, because it's early, and even if you don't get it, the opponent has to drive the entire field. I think you send a very clear message to your team as a head coach when you make that decision early. I'm going to be aggressive. I trust you guys. We're here to win this football game, and we're going to take our shots when we can.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Quarterback keeper. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. And the Ducks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And he tacks on the extra point. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. We're all tied up, and they'll try to get it right back. They're going for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
This offense has it with really good field position. Looking for a gap. It smothers. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. First play of the period will be a second down. Rides to the back. Got a little grass. Past the 20. Touchdown, Texas! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Showing off the arms. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Using his legs, it's Griffin. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Running to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's second and 12.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
On third and short, trying to impose their will. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
And I tell you what, man, you got to do a better job of taking care of the football. I got to know I got the first down. Running backs, this is job security. You better handle that thing well.
And because of that, David, you might see another running back jog out in the field the next time this offense takes it. We're seeing a lot more of that around college football now. There's a lot of committees out there, committee approach. One way to get yourself on the bench very quickly, put the rock on the ground. It's a coachable lesson for that young man.
Fires to the wideout. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. Moore, play action. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Throwing more. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Moore will throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be fourth down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now,
field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long. Again, it's Moore. Throws for the tight end. This time it's complete. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Here's Moore to throw. Makes a catch. Touchdown, Oregon! A great catch and run for 6. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And they tacked on the extra point. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Rams him with the stiff arm. Pretty good job on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 32-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. The offense changing the play. Here's Arch to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Manning from the gun on third down. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it way down the field. Just what they needed. Huge explosive play as he takes it to the 33. And the Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Final timeout taken here by the Ducks. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Smothers. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed. Might have a chance. Inside the touchdown, Longhorn. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room, probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Laterals it back. Oh, they're after him. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Moore. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Leaping grab for a big gain. Carried it all the way down to the 35-yard line before they finally got him stopped. Moore to the air. He's not afraid to go deep. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Continues to fight for yards. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first. Turning it on! Got enough for the first. You want to talk about changing field position. The huge play takes it down to the 37.
And how about the wheels? Makes the big play. And listen, Palmer, when you mess up early in the game, you put the ball on the turf, you want to make it up, that's a great way to do it right there.
Yeah, he's been playing motivated, and this coaching staff, they haven't quit on him. They've kept him a big part of the game plan. He's paying off that confidence. Finds
his man. It's Moore. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Finding some room. Powers through. Big run there. Gets it inside the 20, all the way down to the 14 before he goes out of bounds. Dante Moore unloads to the right. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Moore will throw. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they wanted to have, they were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get in an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy, and the defense makes him pay.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Drives into the pile just to pick up a one. They'll spot it at the 10.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Might be calling a hot route. Manning lines up in the gun on third down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Manning to throw for it on fourth. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It Smothers. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Under fire. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And he's going to bring this one out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. There he goes. Makes it past the marker. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Ducks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Throwing more. Fires to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Gain of 2 on the play. Sets up 3rd and 8.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up.
Maybe some room here. Smashes him with the stiff arm. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Ducks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Davison. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. By cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Now Oregon will call its 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure three here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. Into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Running inside. It's Smothers. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Making side adjustments here. Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. He smashes his way through again. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. And the Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's Manning to throw. Fires to the tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They give it to him again. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Timeout called by the defense. 2:09 remaining on the clock. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Got it. Running through contact. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. The Longhorns go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Longhorns!